We took a quick look at the defense objection to the Commonwealth's motion to exclude Mr. Green, the defense digital forensic expert who evaluated the extraction from Jen McCabe's phone and other items of evidence, though this argument surrounded the 2:27 a.m. Google search regarding how long to die in the cold, which is a much contested item of digital evidence in the first Karen Reed trial and will be again, presumably in the second trial. The prosecution asked for a hearing like the one we saw with Dr. Russell to determine whether or not Mr. Green can testify. And the defense, among other things, said, but they all use the same methodology. All of the forensic experts take the digital extraction, run it through different tools, and interpret that information for the jury. And though they come to different conclusions, that's for the jury to decide which expert's methodology they find more reliable and which conclusions based on the evidence and information they find most reliable. Because we see this in every case with a battle of the experts. Experts can look at the same information and come to different conclusions. That doesn't guarantee a Daubert hearing on whether or not the methodology is scientifically sound. And the defense pointed out all of the experts are using the same methodology. They also said that we are getting into the danger zone of legal tyranny and referenced I don't think they said the word cynical, but that was the cynical efforts of the prosecution to forestall this expert from testifying as dystopian and Orwellian. The defense is not happy with this motion and are asking the court to deny the motion and not even have a Daubert hearing for this expert. And they also threw some shade at the prosecution experts saying, and now their opinions have changed, and mentioned that the prosecution's police expert, Trooper Guarino, did run Jen McCabe's phone through two different analyzer programs. One analyzer program indicated that Google search, the house long search, was there, and that was not turned over to defense in the initial report from that detective, which again raises questions about why things were just not disclosed, because when you are law enforcement, you don't get to pick what's important and turn it over. If it's there, it's there. How is it just not disclosed that you saw it? It's going to be interesting to see what happens Friday. I will be surprised if the court grants a hearing here. I think that this area of expert testimony has been well trodden enough that there is likely not a need for a hearing. And then we'll see on Friday, A, how many times Mr. Alessi says Orwellian, and B, if the court brings up the ACCRA experts and whether or not that discovery issue will be an issue, is an issue, or not an issue. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode and don't want to miss updates on your favorite cases, you're going to need the Law Nerd app at lawnerdapp.com. That way you can stay in the loop on the cases that matter most to you, and you never know when you're going to catch feelings for a new case. So make sure you get it for free on iOS and Android. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a Law Nerd.